Hello, your pastors at Anniston First United Methodist Church here at the Martha Vandervoort Chapel with a word about worship at Anniston First. When we started worshiping out here at camp during the spring, we thought this would be a short-term solution to a problem that we're so grateful to have. This has been a wonderful place for us to gather together as a congregation, and it's been such an asset to the life of our church, and we want to thank the congregation for being adaptable and being open to worshiping in new and unexpected ways together. This has been a great season in the life of our church, full of meaning, and we want to thank the camp staff for all they've done to accommodate the church through this season.
Worship is an important part of the life of a church, and it's important for us to bring you meaningful worship experiences. And we're trying to do that in the very best way that we can in the middle of an Alabama summer now, and in the middle of a pandemic. One day we will be back in our sanctuary for worship, but not until it is safe for us to do so. So we're trying to figure out how we can improve worship while we're here at the Martha Vandervoort Chapel. Kyle's going to tell you about the logistics of some changes that we're making.
So our worship team and our pastoral staff have worked hard to try to figure out ways to accommodate worship here at Camp Lee in a new way. And so when you arrive this Sunday, you will be able to come down into the chapel and sit with your family unit in one of the pews, or you will also be able to sit under a shade sail, which will be fastened to either side of the Martha Vandervoort Chapel. There will be television monitors at the front of those areas in front of the lake, and you'll be able to see whatever is going on inside the chapel. So the preaching, the praise band, the prayers will all be displayed upon the television. You'll also be able to worship from your cars. While we are trying to accommodate everyone and bring worship in a more intimate way during this pandemic, we also realize that there are people who are uncomfortable worshiping in a closer proximity, and so we want to accommodate that. So you can continue to worship in your car, and you can tune in to 94.7 and listen to the radio station. Masks are still expected, in fact, even more so at this point, that you keep your mask on the entire time during worship, and also that you practice social distancing. So sit with your family unit or the car that you arrived in when you come to worship.
We look forward to seeing you this Sunday for worship at Camp Lee.